For more on this, Hamdi Rifai, who's the executive director at the Council of United Syrians and Americans, joins us in the studio. Hamdi, it is great to have you back.
Thank you.
Can you just start by telling us just how significant this capture is?
Oh, it's incredibly significant. This shows several things. One, it shows that Turkey is the leader of the fight against terrorism. Not only is Turkey fighting against the PKK and other terrorist groups, but it has done an incredible job against ISIS. The fact that Turkey has captured Rasmiya Awad cannot be discounted in any way. Simple things that can be found out from her social media accounts by getting inside access to them, even her WhatsApp account, can lead us to many other terrorists, can teach us about their methodologies. We can get just a treasure trove of information from even the most insignificant things that you wouldn't really even believe to be important.
A bit surprising that she was found in Aleppo, right?
Not really. This was a former ISIS area. She probably couldn't get out of the area, but it is significant to know that SDF was very interested in having this area. And the fact that they weren't able to capture it shows that Turkey is able to do things and to be a good ally to America that other people cannot. Turkey is a strong nation that can do things that the SDF, no matter what America backs them with, will never be able to do.
What does this tell us about sort of the last remaining pockets of Daesh? When we look at the capture and killing of Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi, again, hiding in Idlib province, which is largely under the control of rebels, underground, the sister here being found in Aleppo province. You know, the U.S. president wants to declare that Syria is free from the grips of Daesh. However, we know that there are still very important actors hiding within Syria. Where do you see the fight against terror, I guess, with Turkey, and I believe the U.S. is going to be bringing some troops back into Syria to make sure that the oil fields are, I guess, in their control and it doesn't go to Russia? What do you make of all those developments?
Well, I don't think we're even really close to the end of it, the fight against terror. And that's true whether we're talking about ISIS or the PKK or Al-Qaeda or any of the terrorist groups. We can't really discount the importance of other methods of defeating them. We can't focus on only the kinetic action, you know, when we capture one or when we are able to kill a member of ISIS. These are important events. But truly, the fight against these terror organizations is a fight against an ideology. And that fight against the ideology is best led by a nation like Turkey, because Turkey is a majority Muslim nation that can understand how these ideologies come about and the best way to fight them.
We seem to be getting a lot of mixed messaging from the Trump administration in particular about the affiliation between the YPG and the PKK terror group. Why is that? Well,
because we, the U.S., we've had a little bit of a fiction about what the YPG is for so long that a lot of people really don't understand. And it's really difficult for them to grasp the idea that we've actually partnered with a terrorist organization to defeat another terrorist organization. This was bound to fail from the very beginning. But I think that under the Obama administration, they were frankly a little bit desperate. Obama wanted his Iran deal, and the only partner around that was going to be able to fight ISIS and agreeable to not fighting Assad was the PKK, YPG, SDF. The SDF, while it might not be all YPG, was led by the YPG, and even the YPG, the U.S. has acknowledged in a bipartisan study that it did, the Syria Study Group report, where they specifically indicated that they needed to rid the SDF of YPG leadership. When they talk about YPG leadership, they were talking about Mazloum Abdi and other PKK members that were masquerading as something other in the SDF.
All right, Hamdi Rifai, I appreciate you coming down and breaking down all those developments. Thanks for that.